asking questions about a dramatic confrontation caught on Tulsa police body cameras. The video was recorded as officers investigated the stabbing of Judge Sharon Holmes earlier this month. The vast majority of the video is blurred and at times muted. The police department's handling of the case, now the subject of a TPD internal affairs investigation. 2 Works for You's Megan Allison spent the day looking into the case. And Megan, people are wondering, is that normal for police to blur and mute video like that?
Karen, I met with police today to ask that very question. I also dug into the department's policy on the use of body cameras. What I found could be at the heart of the department's internal investigation into whether protocol was overlooked on the night of the stabbing.
Camera keep coming on. My camera keep coming on.
Footage from March 2nd appears to show a Tulsa police officer trying to turn off his body camera while on the scene of a stabbing. The victim, Judge Sharon Holmes, found with a wound to the leg. It was first classified as an accidental injury, later changed to domestic violence. Now, the entire evening is under investigation.
I think some officers might have been confused as to what type of call they were on, and that might be why some of those cameras were turned off.
Much of the video released is heavily blurred or shows officers holding their hands over their cameras. TPD Public Information Officer Jeannie Pierce says this was because a child and the victim were in the house, creating a privacy concern.
And this is actually, let me mute my...
There are times where the audio is muted, like during a phone call with a supervisor. We looked at TPD's policy, which says any tampering or obstruction with the intent to disable the mobile video recorder system during enforcement is forbidden. We asked police if that policy was followed in this case. Officer Pierce tells us some officers were likely confused about when enforcement was over.
I do know that there is an internal investigation into the whole incident, and once we get through our internal investigation, we might find that there are some issues that need to be addressed.
The public information officer says these kinds of redactions are not taken lightly.
They don't ever redact something that doesn't need to be redacted. They follow the policy. That is actually the job that they have. So when they put those out, they are putting those out according to the Oklahoma Records Act.
Pierce says it's unclear when the classification of the crime itself was changed to domestic violence. TPD policy requires officers to document the reason for any delay or non-activation of a body camera. We've requested that information, but the department says access to the documents depends on the outcome of the internal affairs review. It's not clear how long the investigation will last. For now, they're interviewing all the officers, about 15 of them involved that evening. Megan Allison, 2 Works for You.